Wow, guys, live just like that, huh? How about that? Hey, it's Roger in Charlotte, North Carolina. Roger Holloway. Those of you who are subscribers, thank you for tuning in. And those of you who are not, take care of business. North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And that is where Del Webb has a new latest community coming up. And I was on a Realtor event today, and I got a lot of information that I want to give to you. You may be on their VIP list. I don't know. If you're not, make sure that you put down my name as your agent if you happen to do it that way. But better yet, if you call me and let me register you and we get you in line that way with one of my broker partners there at the beach, more than likely. Hey guys, do me a favor. You know, this live stuff is a little crazy. Let me know that that the sound is good. Go in the chat. Let me know that the sound is good. And I'm going to just ask who you are and where you are, please. And I would love to know, make sure the sound is good. And I'd love for you to check in because sometimes it gets lonely out here. All right, so I'm going to give you a lot of information today. A lot of folks that subscribe to my YouTube channel are not sure where they want to be in the Carolinas. A lot of people wait till they know that it's going to be Charlotte before they even call. A lot of people are like, I don't know, Charlotte, Myrtle Beach, Hilton Head, I don't really know. And the thing about me is, hopefully I've gained your trust on this channel. I'd like to think that I have, or Jack, I can bring him in if you want, the real estate dog. But here's the deal. I've got partners that are in the same Realtor Association. That's how we get to call ourselves realtors, by being a member of the National Association of Realtors. Zillow, Realtor.com, it's good. Same MLS data I pull from. However, having an individual agent that is not paying to be on Zillow or Realtor.com, I think that's kind of great. And what I have is a network here in Charlotte of a handful of realtors that are great. And then I also have people in Myrtle Beach, for instance, in this case, that I really have a lot of respect and trust and feel like I can hand them off to you. So you say, hey, I'm coming to Charlotte, then I'm going to go to the beach. I had that happen to me some time back. Had a scientist, real interesting fella. They came here for a few days. I spent a few days with them. Then they went to the beach. They got to the beach and they said, oh, we like it here. We found a house we like. Now, even though I don't know the Myrtle Beach real estate market per se, I do know new construction. And I did know this builder. So I felt confident getting Jack in the car, heading to the beach, baby. How about that? So those of you that are on, does it sound good? I want to make sure. It's hard to know when you just dive in live whether your sound is accurate or not. So I want to talk to you about Del Webb, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Now, Myrtle Beach is the closest beach town from Charlotte, a little over 3 hours. We love that we can get there. My wife's got a girlfriend in a little area, a little river area, Ocean Isle Beach. There are so many great beaches up and down North and South Carolina coast right there. So I want to talk to you about, I was on this Zoom call today. And first of all, Pulte is the builder that has acquired Del Webb. The Del Webb brand, that's a Pulte brand. And they have what they call entry-level Centex, move-up level Pulte, luxury level, the John Whelan brand, and then active adult, which is Del Webb. So they say, hey, we want to get you from your first home, entry level, to your last home, active adult. Man, I feel like somebody's putting me in the grave up in here. Don't want to do that. But they were founded in 1950 in Detroit. William Pulte started off. And honestly, you know what's interesting about that? My grandfather in Indianapolis, similar track. He didn't get as big as Pulte, but he was building homes for GIs after World War II. And the house that I was born in 1950, and the house that my grandfather built for my family, his son, got a lot of memories for that. And they've been in the coastal Carolinas for almost 3 decades. So here's what we know. We know Del Webb as a brand. So what they're going to have at Del Webb Myrtle Beach, first of all, location, very cool. It's right. I can give you an address if you wanted to Google it. Hit me up on the chat or a text. My cell number, by the way, is 704-345-3400. I better turn that off in case somebody tries to hit me up, right? But in other words, there is an address you can plug into Google Maps to see where it is. If you know anything about the coast, the Intracoastal Waterway, commonly called the Intercoastal Waterway when you're lazy, when you talk lazy, but Intracoastal Waterway goes, parallel to the Atlantic Ocean. A lot of history behind that. And then you got the Atlantic Ocean. Well, Del Webb North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, is between the Intracoastal and the Atlantic Ocean. So that's cool. So about 10 minutes away is Del Webb Grande Dunes. Now, Del Webb Grande Dunes has got just shy of about 800 lots, but there's a lot of other lots in Grande Dunes, and it's a very cool. I should probably, at the end of this video, if you're watching it on the restream, put a link or two to that. And again, I've helped people in the Grande Dunes, not only in the Del Webb, but there's also there are other builders, higher end builders in there, and so that's been very satisfying for me. But they got about 2 more years there in Grande Dunes, but this is really starting. Really, they're going to start kicking in 2022 here. Maybe in January there'll be some home site walks. Now, again, please do not reach out to Del Webb North Myrtle Beach. Let me connect you with a buyer agent from the get-go. And that way, that buyer agent can be your liaison. I might even be tempted to meet you down there with the dog. But having my partners there that I trust, that I can hold accountable, just in case there are any issues, is smart for you. And so January, some home site walks. Now, I could be tempted to go down there for a home site walk now. Come on now, eat down there, enjoy it. I love the beach. Wow, I love the beach. And Myrtle Beach is really neat. There, that North Carolina, South Carolina beach, that's beautiful. I moved to Charlotte from Hilton Head. I lived there for a few years. 12 miles of beach, spectacular. And there is a Del Webb property there in Hilton Head, really more like Bluffton. It's almost across the street from the new Margaritaville. Margaritaville's cool, a lot of interest there. But a lot of these same plans, and I'll read off the names of them here in a few minutes, a lot of these same plans are at Sun City, Hilton Head. So if you been looking at Sun City, hey, Bob, man, I'll tell you what, if nobody loves me, Bob loves me. Thanks for clicking on, man. I appreciate it. Talked to Rodney about you guys the other day. Looking forward to having you down here. You've been a great client for Rodney and for me. And this gentleman and his wife are building in almost a 55 plus. It sure feels like it, doesn't it, Bob? Not age restricted, but a great one right here in the Charlotte area. And they made a great choice. So where was I? Old guys can lose their train of thought, right? So what I was saying was Sun City, Hilton Head. In fact, I just moved somebody here from Sun City, Hilton Head into a 55 plus, a different one from Bob up here in the greater Charlotte area. So those same floor plans, and I'll read off the names, 11 plans going to be down there. The location, though, guys, is stellar. Now, there's still time. I could connect you with the buyer agent. We could get you over to Del Webb Grande Dunes, which is pretty spectacular. Bob, you guys might want to buy a second house there at the beach. Think about it. What's neat is you can get in your golf cart and get over to the Ocean Club. You have a membership in 2 amenities, and that was right on the beach. Now, right here at Del Webb North Myrtle Beach, so obviously it's north of Myrtle Beach. That's an area of town, North Myrtle Beach. You're going to be between the Intracoastal and the Atlantic Ocean. So that is spectacular, spectacular. So, guys, what I want to tell you, I'm going to go through these plans real quick. If you'd like to call me, they're going to have 8 pickleball courts. They're going to have bocce courts. They're going to have a pool that has a kind of a infinity edge right over a good-sized lake right there at the amenity center. So an outdoor pool. They're going to have an indoor pool. They're going to have an event lawn with space for food trucks so they can, have bands and music and have food trucks come in. The clubhouse will be about 12,000 square feet. And they're going to have, of course, like a multi-purpose room that plays out to the outside. He said, Bob says, don't give my wife any ideas about a second home. I've got her number 2. I think I just need to call her directly. That's what I need to do. She'd have a second one to decorate. So that's a good thing for you guys, right? So it's got that infinity edge pool going out. The multi-purpose room is inside, but it also plays to the outside. Because, the weather down here is spectacular. People thinking like Bob, from New York, I believe. I could look at New York, New Jersey. You're getting away from the winters. That's all that really matters. Our snow events are few and far between. But, to be able to go in and out the weather, it is warmer down here than where you're from up in the north. I moved from Indiana, definitely warmer, but I'm so grateful that I moved 14 years ago and got away from the snow. So outside, they're going to have a fire pit. And they're going to have an arts and crafts room, fitness, the main stuff, indoor pool. So you can enjoy the lap pool all year. They've got a catering room in this 12,000 square foot clubhouse. So it's going to be great. And your monthly is projected to be, they're not really holding a lot of prices, up for definite, because ain't nothing definite these days. But to support the lifestyle director, the full-time lifestyle director, this is real common in all the 55 plus. They think it's going to be about 285. Now that's a little up from what it has been, but that's going to include cable and internet. So that's kind of neat that they negotiated that. That's after the amenity center is built. Now, it's a little scary moving into a place that doesn't have all the amenities up. This couple that moved from Sun City Hilton Head up to a 55 plus here, not every amenity was done. And she was complaining that, hey, it's a shame that they may not do all the amenities that they promised. So when the amenities are all up, like Bob, like your neighborhood, that's pretty easy to see it and to believe it. But that 285 a month is projected to be after the amenity center is built. So landscaping, maintenance on your yard, that includes cable and internet. So that's really not a bad deal at all. So they're going to have home site walks in January 2022, probably February, March. They're going to be pricing things out, and we'll know the pricing for sure then. And again, if you connect with my local agent here in the Webb North Myrtle Beach market, then that could be a virtual pricing appointment. The home site walk, man, you could probably convince me to get down there for that and shoot some videos for you. And then probably in March of next year, March of 2022 is when they'll probably start selling. So conceivably a year from now, at the end of 2022 into 2023, probably is when they're going to be building. So a lot of people know that as their retirement dates. They happen to know that could really work out well for me. So North Myrtle Beach is going to be just under about 500 homes. Whereas the Grande Dunes is just under 800 homes, in addition to the other builders that are in there, the other lots. We saw Sun City here, Carolina Lakes, came up about maybe 14, 15 years ago. They had 3,200 homes. They have a golf course in there, and that might be a great place just on the other side of the North Carolina, South Carolina line. That could be a great one for you for resale. They built with vinyl siding back then. Now everything is going to be fiber cement or the LP Smart Side product, much nicer product. But hey, if you're a golfer and you want to live somewhere close to one of your kids down in Millbridge, then Sun City, Carolina Lakes could be good. But again, you're going to be in a home that's maybe 15 years old. Not a big deal, really. All the other ones, just to be clear, building. And so you have large ones like over 3,000. Most of the newer ones here, Trilogy, about 1,200 homes. A lot of them are in the 400, 500, 700, 800 home. And that's what this is going to be, just under 500 homes. So we'd love to help you with that. I'll read off some of the names of the plans, especially if you've been to Sun City Hilton Head. Again, I can't stress enough, you need a buyer agent. Let me get you one. Call me. Numbers on the screen, on the replay. But let me connect you and do this the right way. A lot of times it happens where I connect him with somebody like Bob. I connected him with Rodney Jones, my number one agent. He's fabulous. And if you were to connect to a second home, Bob, down at the beach, I would probably connect you to one of my several realtor partners down there. I've got a great team down there that I work with pretty closely. So the plans are many of the same as Sun City Hilton Head, and I'm just going to read over them really quickly. There are 3 collections. The Scenic collection has the Contour, the Compass, and the Hallmark. Those are the smaller plans in the Scenic. They say they're going to start in the mid 300s. If you're a subscriber, you know what that means. Right, the 400s. But prices could go up, could go down. Who knows? But so my guess on all in there, upper 300s once you pick your plan, your home site. Everybody wants, wooded lot, et cetera, larger lot. But that Contour, so they're starting with about 1,345 square feet, probably 2 bedrooms. The Compass is 1,400, and the Hallmark is coming close to 1,600. And so that's that. The middle plan, size-wise, is the distinctive plan. So you got the Scenic collection and then the distinctive collection. They're saying the low 400s, so you're probably going to be mid to upper 400s into the 500s, I would guess. The Prosperity plan 1,600 or so square feet. The Mystique plan, and then the it's getting hard out here when you can't read your own writing. I think it's the Polymer plan, about 1,850 square foot. They're going to have a model of that. And then the Prestige plan, getting close to 2,000 square feet. Rodney rocks. Good. I agree, Bob. Great agent. And the next plan, Scenic Collection, Distinctive Collection, and then the Echelon Collection is going to have the Stardom plan, 21, almost 2,200 square feet. The Renown plan, 2,700 square feet. The Reverence plan, 25, 2,600, and then also the Stellar. So, guys, a lot of great plans. What can you do with a ranch? I'm available to help you to shoot a video. Again, I hope you catch my vibe. It wouldn't be that hard for me to get in the car and go down there and shoot a video for you to help you, because I like to go to the beach. But secondarily, I'm going to put you in touch probably with a team member down there. So, guys, if I've helped you today, and I think I have, look at all those people lurking. Now, when you go into a live stream, not a whole lot of people are watching, but on the restream, everybody catches up. So it's worth my time. For sure. If I can help you in any way, so if you like my vibe, hit subscribe and join my tribe, right? And I'd love to help you. 704 is my cell number, 704-345-3400. And we're talking about Webb North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina today, a little over 3 hours from Charlotte, right at the Atlantic Ocean, as well as Webb Grande Dunes. They got about 2 years left selling in there. Love to talk to you on the phone. Call me, tell me your story. Bob, thanks for checking in. I appreciate your kind words. And those of you else that are lurking in the darkness, I'll see you in the next video.